By the authority invested in me by the University of Dundee Chancellor, Lord Patel of Dunkeld, I call upon Professor Hilal Al-Sayar, Chairman of the Board of Trustees of Dasman Diabetes Institute, to address the Assembly.
Good afternoon, Professor Gary Miles, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. As Chairman of the Board of Trustees of Dasman Diabetes Institute, it gives me great pleasure to join you today on the important occasion of the graduation of 139 of our physicians and healthcare professionals from Dasman Dundee Diabetes Care Education and Management Program. I must first acknowledge today graduates who should be very proud of what they have accomplished. Their success today is a testament of their perseverance and hard work over a number of years, and I would like to congratulate and thank them in advance for the difference they will make as a result of their studies to the lives of many patients in Kuwait who suffer from devastating effects of diabetes. Secondly, I would like to thank the teaching team from Dundee University who, led by Professor Mari Scott and in collaboration with Dasman Diabetes Institute, have committed themselves to the establishment and success of Dasman Dundee Diabetes Care Education and Management Program. It is widely accepted that Dundee is a global leader in pioneering approaches to continuing education in diabetes. Their innovative teaching program enables healthcare professionals to provide more effective care for their patients through face-to-face and blended interactive teaching. Their students gain specialized knowledge of diabetes alongside educational and management training that supports them in effective communication with colleagues and patients. They continue to encourage change in practice through their clinical workplace-based project, which often lead to publications of their results off the back of their dissertation project. Over 5 years ago, in an effort about innovative strategies and quality initiatives to improve diabetes care in Kuwait, Dasman Diabetes Institute, led by Professor Kazem Bahbahani, initiated this valuable collaboration with Dundee University, and I would like to acknowledge his contribution and commend the hard work and commitment to the program of Dasman employees. Mr. Kazem. Today, we have 139 graduates from different components of the program. 27 receiving certificates, 63 diplomas, and 49 master's degrees. And there are further 137 students participating in the current program to ensure the continuing provision of highest quality of healthcare services focusing on diabetes in Kuwait. Last but not least, I would like to thank all of you who came today from far and near for sharing this exciting event with us today. Thank you very much.
By the authority invested in me by Lord Patel of Dunkeld, I call upon our Masters graduates, Nihad Taha, Zara Hussein and Nagwa Misbah of the Dasman Diabetes Institute to address the Assembly.
Dear honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, my colleagues, and the fresh graduates of the University of Dundee Postgraduate Program for 2017, good afternoon to you all. My name is Nihad Taha. I am a graduate of the master's program from last year. 1 year ago, I was in your seats, and I was, of course, perfectly delighted to be graduated from the program. But I knew that I had a huge responsibility ahead. As I stand here this afternoon, not that fresh 1 year later, and as I look back on a journey that started out with tentative and hesitant steps, I can clearly see how far I progressed as a healthcare professional, as a researcher, and as a learner. Allow me to share my reflections on my learning experience during the master's program over 4 years, because we are reflective learners, aren't we? I must say that the concept of reflective medical practice was new to me when I joined the program in 2011. For me, reflection is an active road of thinking critically, evaluating, and integrating knowledge with experience to reach excellence and safety in our practices. Reflections that serve to illustrate that while the core fundamentals of our professional lives remain the same, and while we all aim to standardize our care, it's continuous challenge to develop that self-assessment, self-criticism, and self-awareness of what you do. That would help you to reach the ultimate benefit of your everyday challenge in your practice and help you in improving your response for it. So I hereby encourage you all to keep on developing those skills and making them an integral part of your daily practice. I'm sure it did help me a lot. Next, I'd like to reflect on my experience with the multidisciplinary team concept within the program. As you know, University of Dundee is one of the postgraduate programs that has the advantage of involving a wide range of healthcare professionals from various disciplines. We were encouraged to work in groups from a range of disciplines, complement each other, and work together to deliver comprehensive diabetes care. In my experience, that enhanced my skills in leadership, planning, and team working in my practice. Finally, I admit that being a student in the master's program has significantly enhanced my research capabilities. It encouraged me to adopt scientific-based evidence in my practice in diabetes education and to focus on transformational research, and by that I mean which address challenges that I face in my practice and guided change in aspects of diabetes care. Being in the program has helped me in so many ways that I would fail to describe in these few minutes. 1 year ago, as I stood here on the brink of moving into professional life beyond the University of Dundee Master's Program, I knew that change will be inevitable. Today, I tell you, it's inevitable and indeed gratifying to see how I matured and became proficient and ready to tackle every challenge and further my lifelong career in diabetes care and research. It's inevitable that structures and processes will change in your day-to-day practice. It's inevitable that you will face new challenges every day, and it's inevitable that your perspective may seem a little different in the year ahead. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you face and tackle the inevitable changes, hold true to yourself, hold on to your values, your work ethics, and most importantly, hold on to what you have learned. It is those qualities that will guide you further in your journey. I would like to pay tribute to each and every one, starting from the program directors, Fat and Sukkar. There are no words, really, that would express my thanks to you for creating such a wonderful learning opportunity. I wouldn't be standing here today if it wasn't for your belief, continuous support, and encouragement. Dr. Kazem Bahbahani for creating this wonderful learning opportunity. Professor Myri Scott, thank you for sustaining the program against all odds. The academic leads who have guided me and impacted me a lot. Professor John Kerr, Professor Alex Green, Professor Stephen Green, my favorite Dr. Fiona Muir, Dr. Deborah Wack, Susan Somerville, Kevin McConneville, Dr. Rola Barake, and all the wonderful teachers. And indeed, Dr. Catherine Goddard, she's not here today, but I'd like to thank her. The program coordinators, Victoria Edward, Rachel Cumberland, thank you so much, and Professor Andrew Morris, I'd like to thank him too. I would like also to pay tribute to each and every one of the Board of Governors, the Board of Trustees, and DG. You have all guided and molded the ladies and gentlemen, the graduates standing here today, and guided transformational change throughout their practices. Your role has been hugely instrumental. You have all left and will continue to leave an indelible legacy of excellence and achievement. It has been an honor and a privilege being a part of this journey, and one which has been filled with wonderful memories and learning opportunities. Thank you.
Good afternoon, esteemed faculty members, distinguished guests, friends, family, and dear exhausted graduates. First, I would like to say to my fellow graduates, you are here, you did it. Congratulations. Today is a day for you to celebrate the hard work and the dedication you have put in over the last few years. Today, I'm honored to stand here as a former Dundee University master graduate. There have been many notable graduates of this school since it was founded in 1881, and it has been consistently ranked within top 250 universities worldwide. As you all know, the collaboration has been established between the Dasman Diabetes Institute and Dundee University in 2011, providing certificate, diploma, and master courses in diabetes care, education, and management. Proudly, I am a part of the master graduating class of 2016 of Dundee University in Kuwait to serve in the field of diabetes care and education. It has been a long journey at different stages, starting from attending face-to-face teaching modules, running and writing project proposal and research proposal, ending with the thesis submission. In every stage throughout the journey, I gained a lot of knowledge, skills, and that improved my daily practice. This program opened my scope of awareness on how to be supportive, caring, and a good educator, even sometimes how to be strict for patients' benefits. I believe this program is very beneficial for the healthcare providers in the field of diabetes. The strong knowledge we have obtained through the different modules we have studied will allow us to provide proper and effective care to diabetic people regarding diabetes and other diabetes-related conditions. I'm glad that this program is still going on to help more healthcare workers from different backgrounds, allowing them to expand their knowledge and experience to improve the health of population in the state of Kuwait. Happily, I'm standing here today to congratulate the new graduate of this year, and I would like to wish all of you the best luck in your career. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Professor Myri Scott, the University of Dundee Program Director, all estimated faculty, and the Director of Education and Training Department, Madam Fatin Sukkar, and my colleague for their support on this journey. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear esteemed doctors, faculty members, graduates, friends, and colleagues. My name is Zahra Rahmeh, and I'm proud to be from the first group who was graduated from the master's degree in 2015. I am honored to stand before you talking about my experience with diabetes care education and management postgraduate program. For me, it is a dream come true. One day, I was working hard trying to write the final draft for one of the modules. It was 12 a.m. and all my children were sleeping. It was so quiet and I was so overwhelmed with things I need to finalize. All of a sudden, my husband woke up and rushed in the room, very anxious, asking me, "Did you submit? It's 1 o'clock. Did you submit?" I panicked, answering him, "No, not yet. Is it really 1 o'clock? I need to email Myri." The funny part was that the deadline for submission was 1 p.m. and not a.m. It was one of the hilarious situations. This was one of the mixed feeling situations that I faced during my journey attaining my master's degree. It was challenge with long working hours, 8 to 5. We used to work from 8 to 5, and having no time for yourself or your family. During the 3 years of the program, carrying my laptop in one hand and bunches of papers and files on the other, studying for hours after working, trying to understand reflection in action and reflection on action, reading about learning theories and principles of education, Bloom's taxonomy, and figuring out Kotter or Heifet's leadership principles, and of course, not to forget different types of research, quantitative, qualitative, cross-sectional, and so on. I am sure you all know what I mean. But is it worth it? Well, yes, definitely, it is worth it. Obtaining a master's degree in diabetes care, education and management from a worldwide renowned University of Dundee has given me the love and passion for diabetes education. For me, it doesn't matter if the program is accredited or not, or under process, although I'm sure that it will be one day, yet it developed my professional expertise and enhanced my skills as a diabetes educator. Just use tacit skills, your knowledge, everything you've learned, and make real meaningful change with them. To quote Herbert Spencer, "The great aim of education is not knowledge, but action." This statement demonstrates the importance of translating any knowledge you gain to action to reach the real value of education. And that is what diabetes care and education program is all about. Finally, I would like to congratulate my fellow graduates class of 2017 and to thank every and each person who helped me in achieving my dream. And they are all here in the list. Of course, my beloved husband and my children, my father, Professor Myri, Dr. Kadhim, Ms. Fatin Sukkar, Dr. Stephen Green, and everyone I forgot to mention. Thank you very much.
Zara, I'm really glad you didn't email me at 1 in the morning, because sadly enough, I might actually have answered you. Anyway, by the authority invested in me by Lord Patel of Dunkeld, I now call upon Professor Gary Myers, Dean of the School of Medicine, to address the Assembly.
Thank you, Marion, and good afternoon, everybody. And a particular warm welcome to Professor Hilal Al-Sayar, Dr. Case, Dr. Kazim Babahani, distinguished guests, of course, our graduates, family, friends, and colleagues. And I would like to start by welcoming you on behalf of the University of Dundee to our graduation ceremony here in Kuwait this afternoon. It's a real pleasure to be in Kuwait again and come back to the Dasman Diabetes Institute and meet the graduates of this highly valued and innovative program. It's also a privilege to be representing our principal, Professor Sir Pete Downes, at this distinguished occasion in what is the university's 50th year. And so not only is it a special occasion for you as graduands, soon to become graduates of our university, it is also occurring in a very special year for us. The core mission of the university is to transform lives locally, globally, through the creation and sharing and application of knowledge. And I think we've heard some examples today of how the graduates are helping us to achieve that mission by taking their new knowledge and skills and applying them to the care of their patients. As we've heard, developed in 2010, the Diabetes Care Education Management Programme and relationship between Tasman Diabetes Institute and the University of Dundee started after Professor Hilal Al-Sayah and Dr. Kazem Behabani identified the need to ensure the highest possible level of diabetes healthcare for professionals in Kuwait. Their vision, and working alongside the University of Dundee, National Health Service in Tayside, and Kuwait Ministry of Health, developed a unique, sustainable programme integrating education, clinical improvement, management, and research. You are today graduating from the Scottish University of the Year. This is the second year in a row we've been awarded this accolade, and in the words of the Times and Sunday Times Good University Guide, Dundee proves it is possible to be both an outstanding teaching university and one at the cutting edge of research, a statement with which I hope that all of those graduating today will agree. Dundee has a goal through our transformation agenda to become Scotland's leading university. In 2016, the university was named in the top 200 universities in the world and within the top 20 young universities within the world. But now we've reached the age of 50, that no longer will apply. The medical school is ranked first in Scotland and fourth in the UK for medicine. Our reputation as a centre for excellence can only help you in your future lives, and I hope you will continue to watch and stay connected with us in Dundee as you move forward in your career. Our partnerships here in Kuwait are strongly supported and valued by the Principal, the Chancellor of our university, and our University Court, and is often showcased as a programme of international excellence. By the end of today, we will have had over 130 graduates on the Diabetes Care and Education Management Programme here in Kuwait. Take a moment not only to celebrate your individual successes today, but also those you have achieved as a group, developing a supportive community of informed healthcare professionals throughout Kuwait. I hope you will maintain that community and the professional support you provide each other, as well as the friendships you will no doubt have made. There are also an additional 140 students currently registered on the programme, and today they are looking towards you for inspiration to keep the momentum going within their own studies. The relationship between you and the university is a partnership. You have a say in everything we do, and you ensure that we stay in tune with your priorities as well as the healthcare priorities in Kuwait. While you may not have undertaken your studies at the campus in Dundee, you are an integral part of our community and help bring the university to life here in Kuwait. I hope you will have fond memories of your studies and be ambassadors for the University of Dundee in the future. You are, of course, always very welcome in Dundee if you are travelling within the UK. And so as the programme continues to grow and integrates with other institutions within Kuwait, such as the Kuwait Ministry of Health, the Kuwait Foundation for the Advancement of Science, the Kuwait Institute for Medical Specialisation, and Kuwait University, we hope you will remain in contact with the Tasman Diabetes Institute and with us. These relationships and the relationships that we have developed with you as our graduates will help ensure the programme's sustainability and will continue to develop the transformation of healthcare for patients with diabetes throughout the UK. I know you and your families take pride in what you've achieved today. You have all shown immense commitment undertaking your studies while also in work, which is not easy. My personal congratulations to you on this. Do take time to reflect, important word in, on what you have achieved so far. You have all given us much to be proud of, and I hope you have been transformed through your time with Dundee and that you leave here equipped to face your own future challenges and achieve your ambitions. Okay, so before we call the graduates up across the stage, I'd like to ask them to assent to a declaration that they will maintain the traditional standards and professional conducts of the profession that they are in. And so if I can ask the graduates to stand, and I will read the declaration, and at the end I want a rousing "I do" after I've read it to indicate that you assent to the declaration. So, I solemnly promise to use, to the best of my knowledge and ability, the art and science of my profession for the good of those under my care, and to make the preservation and restoration of their health my constant aim. I shall keep secret anything I see or hear in my practice that should not be divulged. I shall constantly endeavour to improve my knowledge and skills within my profession and to share useful discoveries with my fellow practitioners whom I promise to hold in fraternal regard. These things I shall do for the benefit of those who I seek to service and for the honour of the profession to which I belong. Please be seated.
Now we get to the fun part. Okay. By the authority invested in me by Lord Patel of Dunkeld, I call upon Dr. Anwar Mohammed to read the names of the graduates.
Congratulations. We'll start with the postgraduate certificate in diabetes care and education. Ms. Marwa Kamal. Postgraduate certificate in diabetes care, education and management, Khulud Mohammed. Postgraduate diploma in diabetes care and education, Ala Abbas. Ihab Adib. مروة الهلال. لولو الأعمر. إن شاء الله أوكي. دلال الصبحان. Roberto Belcrin. Okay, أعلى. Okay. I don't know where's the camera. حسام عسكروس. هاني فخري. مورينال مهاس. نسرين بونوالا. Yeah. نيفين تمام. جيتندرا ثاكر. You're welcome. And now for our Masters in Diabetes Care and Education, Muhammad Abdurrahman. ياسر عبد الله. وفاء الأحمد. شيماء الفيلشاوي. دلال علي. لحظة. سمية الإبراهيم. طارق التوخي. جمشيد أشرف. Mariana Bestros. Yeah. Nadia Ablag. Shazia Kamran. Nermeen Khalifa. Nilüfer Khan. خالد خطيب. Enrique Luis. Congratulations. Dina Omar. She's popular. هالة شعبان. Rashmi Shiju. Congratulations. Helen Smith. محمودة شيخ.
Don't get any more, have you?
No, that's it.
Thanks very much. Professor Myers, I have the honour to invite you to confer the degrees in absence upon the candidates who have been unable to attend this ceremony.
By the authority of Senate, I confer these degrees.
The academic procession will now leave the hall, followed by the graduates. Would members of the audience please stand as we were leaving and wait until the graduates have left. Graduates, would you please then return to the auditorium where we will have a group photograph at the very front.
I declare this academic ceremony over. Please stand.